Hi Libra, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. So, most people know it's eclipse season. So, you're my fourth reading. I'm getting a mixed bag. For some, a couple of the signs it looks quite intense. For other people, it's just run of the mill. Okay, so there is an energy of eclipse season that we need to get through it, and we need to look after our heart and our emotional life. It's very much of its self-nurturing. So I'm going to pull you one card before I shuffle the rest of the deck. Hold on, I just want one card. Unfinished Symphony. Okay. So there might be some stories going on for you, Libra, that you don't feel have completed themselves yet. Completion is a circle, so it's like the Fool card. And I'm just getting lost in thought here. So some of you might have a feeling of things not reached a natural end. There might be a feeling of loose ends that need to be tied up. Really important process to get to the Fool card, to get to the Aces, is to finish our unfinished business. Okay, I've got a funny feeling this is going to be an interesting one, Libra. Okay, give me a minute. Please give me a clear-cut reading for a Libra. Just split the cards. Clear-cut message. I'm going to split another time. I feel quite a lot of energy from your cards, Libra. Okay. Eight of Pentacles behind you. King of Wands as the gift. Tends to be a very, very attractive king. Doesn't always have to be attractive. Personal attraction is such a complex thing, okay? It's totally hardwired into nature. We've got no control over who we're attracted to. Although, if we keep attracting the wrong types, then we have to look at that a little bit. But the King of Wands is a very, very attractive king. And he's looking at the Eight of Pentacles. There. Just give me a minute. I need to call the rest of the cards. Yeah, isn't it always the challenge? Boundaries. King of Pentacles is how other people are showing up for you. So you've got two kings already in the reading. Again, the kings might be people. There might be energies that you're dealing with. Or it could be parts of yourself. Do you understand what I mean? The Hanging Man as the central issue. Yeah, okay. Oh, and then you get the Ten of Cups, and thank gosh for that. Okay, one of the signs has just had a really difficult reading. So, lovely. The Ten of Cups is the rainbow after the storm. That's not a cliche. Rainbows come after storms. Clarity comes after confusion. The light comes after dark. It's not a cliche, it's a scientific fact, Libra. Even when we're not in harmony, that everything ends and we move towards completion. Ten of Cups is a beautiful card. It talks about sharing. My cup's running over. So when your cup runs over, it fills up all the cups of other people's. And I guess that's what living in joy is. No one's there all the time, because sometimes we're knee down in the crap, and other times we're overflowing. Overflowing is where you're going to. So is this Hanging Man to do with a relationship issue? It might be to do with a financial issue, because the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles showing up. Okay. Or for some of you, you're the Hanging Man around this King of Wands, okay? The kings in this deck do not move. And when they don't move, that's probably why you're the Hanging Man. It's only the Queen of Cups that moves in this deck. So behind you is the Eight of Pentacles, so an awful lot of focus on your pentacles, basically. Some of you are up through the night trying to sort something out. It might be a bit becoming a master at your craft, studying. For others of you, it's something to do with a financial matter, because the King of Wands is looking right at the Eight of Pentacles and he's the gift. For some of you, the King of Wands might be this incredible focus, I mean concentrated focus on basically becoming the Ten of Pentacles. So working through the night to try and become this master of this element. For others of you, there's a King of Wands as the gift that's maybe helping with a financial matter. But boy, oh, I want to scream sometimes when the King of Pentacles shows up. Love the earth signs, guys. It's not a judgment, but there can be a real feeling of stubbornness around that King of Pentacles. So I think that's where the Hangman is showing up for you, because it can be very, very slow movement. And you think nothing's happening, but it's two kings, which means things are happening, because it can't get any higher than a king. And it's particularly, for some of you, this is definitely about a relationship. For some of you, it's about a relationship and a financial matter. For some of you, it's about a financial matter. The Seven of Wands is a challenge of God. Libra, how long have you been getting this card for? It sort of has to be about the last 6 months. But the message has been consistently about self-esteem. A lot of people don't like that. So I thought, I don't know, a lot of people don't like that Seven of Wands. I do like it, because we shouldn't just let anyone into our lives. I think it's good to have boundaries. We dictate how other people treat us. So when we're in command of our energy and what we accept and what we don't accept, then eventually, I'm not saying right away, because nothing changes on the 3D realm right away. There's always a process. People tend to start showing up for us differently in time, but sometimes you need to stick with it, because the Seven of Wands is a challenge. So the Seven of Wands is the door is beginning to open, because it's not the Four of Pentacles, which is just revealing nothing. The door's beginning to open, but that King of Pentacles is how other people are showing up for you. There could be great financial news, or it could be so slow, Libra, that you just feel there's not one single thing moving. And that's what's putting you in the Hanged Man. Give me a minute, I'm going to clarify the connecting. What's the connecting card between these two? There's something good coming your way, because it's with the Judgment card. This is the opposite side of a Death card. It talks about revival. Sometimes this could be the revival of a relationship. It could be the revival of your spirit, of your happiness, of joy. What's the Judgment card about? It's definitely, look, it's just a Lover's card. This is about maybe some relationship that you thought was over. There's unfinished business from your past that looks like it's coming to try and be resolved, Libra, here. Now, I think for some of you, it's going to one fantastic resolve for that Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's going to a complete resolve. For others of you, I'm laughing, it might not be as straightforward, okay? I'm the one that never gets it straightforward, Libra. So I understand yous, the ones who don't quite get the straightforward. But this is clearly some sort of relationship coming back from the dead. Because if the Hanged Man is there, the Hangman carries nothing. The Hangman deliberately hangs himself upside down, because it's how we So he doesn't even have a coin in his pocket. He's very, very much the surrendered energy. When we get into difficulties, it tends to be memories. You hurt me in the past, so all these memories come back up, so we can never get to a solution. The hangman deliberately hangs himself upside down, so very much he doesn't try and see what's going on in the moment through the filter of past memory. Yeah? And Libra, it's one hell of an act to do that. It's really, really, really big, big spiritual work. That's clearly what's been asked of you. Which means if there's someone coming to try and finish up a story from the past, if we approach them with our shoulders up in our ear, defensive, we ain't getting anywhere. But if we take a step back, become the hanged man, which basically means I'm suspending all thoughts about this person. I'm going to try and be open-minded. I'm going to try and be open to what happens. It's going to lead you to the Ten of Cups. I'm going to ask a card, if Libra doesn't, what will happen? Which means you hurt me last month and I cannot get to any resolution in the present moment. Because basically, Libra, it sort of means you're still living off memories. Give me a message for Libra. Yeah, beautiful. The Queen of Wands. So you've definitely got the hot couple showing up here. A lot of sexual attraction. But it's definitely, the King of Pentacles doesn't move in a hurry. That's why you're the hanging man. And you have to let the King of Pentacles move in his own time. Yeah. So there's no choice about it. I'm sorry, there isn't any. My worst nightmare is when I'm dealing with this king and the knight in the same reading, and I'm like, sometimes this takes a year to resolve, and you've got the potential to resolve stuff. But be the Queen of Wands and the Hanged Man, which means you're not living in cards like the Five of Swords. You're living, which is all about who hurt who the most, and you did that and I did, you know. The Queen of Wands and the Hangman has got one hell of a power here. And their power isn't about the state of mind, their power is about their confidence, their sexuality, their self-belief. Woo, so beautiful, so powerful. But turn up, there's that old poem, isn't there? Love like you've never been hurt. Is that it? Dance like no one's watching. This is going to be one hell of an interesting week for you. And this is what an eclipse should be about. Eclipses should be about completing stories from the past. You know, that awful residue that we drag everywhere and become the Ten of Wands? It's about dropping that goddamn Ten of Wands and living in this incredible life force and a passionate life, Libra. And if there's anyone that deserves a passionate life, guys, it's you and me. Love you lots, guys. Okay, you want a private reading with me? The link is in the about section underneath. Okay, loads of love. Bye.